Hey, I'm Sergeant Trevino, Longview Police, just so you know it's being audio and video recorded.
What?
A killer confronted. He would be found hundreds of miles from his bloody crime scene.
Units responding. All I'm getting is a tall white suspect. He had a hat on.
We have the newly released body cam of the response.
Where is the murder weapon?
I didn't ask you.
What is the murder weapon?
And what the killer did when investigators confronted him in an intense interrogation. We're on the case presented by Law&Crime. I'm Chris Stewart. This story begins with a cry for help outside of a home in Cowlitz County, Washington, just north of the Oregon border. It's about noon, and there were two people who were down inside a home, and it appears they had been stabbed.
What's going on?
He just flew.
What's that?
He just flew. I don't know.
He's gone. Was he in a car?
And I didn't see that part. He's tall. He's like, I say about 6 something.
White?
White.
Units responding. All I'm getting is a tall white suspect. He had a hat on. Unknown direction. I'm on scene. Get medical rolling in here. I'm going to go inside.
Okay, I got a call.
There's nobody else in here?
Yes, there's 2 elderly, and then, actually there's 3. One's in bed sleeping with her husband, and then 2 elderly.
Longview Police!
Inside the home, they found Dawn Peters dead. She had been stabbed in the neck. Another man was rushed to the hospital. Her brother-in-law, he had also been stabbed.
Do you know if he left on foot or in a car?
I guess he left on the foot the way Leroy was saying. Why would he come and do that?
And do you know who the person is?
I don't know the person. I don't know him. Some stranger would just come and stab him.
The suspect was described as a tall, slender man who took off. Police would say they have surveillance video showing that suspect running from the crime scene. And shockingly, they had interacted with this suspect hours before the murder.
Hey, I'm Sergeant Trevino, Longview Police, just so you know it's being audio and video recorded.
The what? Oh, okay.
I'm with Longview Police. I'm Sergeant Chris Trevino.
Huh?
My contact with you is being audio and video recorded. Do you
Okay, I
understand
got
that?
Yeah.
Oh,
What
okay.
am I doing? I'm not.
So the car that you just got out of, is that your car?
Well, I'm actually. It's my uncle's, and it's going to be getting registered. So
Yeah.
It's not stolen.
Yeah.
I got no warrants for my arrest, so I mean,
What's your name?
my name is Alexander Rogers.
Alexander? Okay.
So that is hours before the murder when police confronted Alexander Rogers because his car had plates that didn't match the vehicle. Police would use this body cam video as a way to identify Rogers when they put out a national BOLO for him after he fled the crime scene.
This car's expired, the regular plates, and then as you know, these belong on a Volkswagen.
Yes, yes.
So you can't switch those around until you go to DMV. If they'll switch
Yeah.
these over to the BMW, then that's fine.
It's going to cost $360 to do it.
Oh,
you
wow.
know. I was just on my way. This is morning time. I was going to go shopping and then just go do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean no harm to nothing.
No problem.
I mean, I have no warrants. So.
Hey, I appreciate it. I'm going to let you go. Just make sure you get the plates off, okay?
Of course. All
right. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
That's
I want
okay.
no trouble.
Hours later, this man went into the home and he stabbed Peters in the neck, killing her. He also stabbed her brother-in-law. He was transported to a hospital in critical condition. But he survived and was a very important witness because he said it was their handyman, Rogers, who had attacked them. He said that Rogers entered the home, he wanted money, and when they said they didn't have money, that is when Rogers attacked them with a surgical knife. For 8 days, Alexander Rogers was on the run. Eventually, he was tracked down hundreds of miles away in Los Angeles.
And then they told me that I had a murder warrant for my arrest. I was surprised the hell out of me. I was like, say what? You know, I was like, there's no possible way because I don't kill nobody. I just don't do that. So I came here and fingerprinted me and got stuck in blue clothing and got stuck in a cell. And ever since then, I've been waiting for you guys or a person because they said an interrogator is going to come see me, an interrogator. And then I heard there's 2 of you. I was like, well, let's do this, I guess, you know, because I wanted to know what the hell's going on.
Sure, I bet.
So, I mean,
I'd want to know too.
because apparently somebody said my name about something, you know, so, I mean, I don't know too many people out there.
Rogers claims he has no idea as to why police brought him into custody. Police say they have neighborhood surveillance video that shows him fleeing the crime scene. They also say he dumped his cell phone at a McDonald's before fleeing to California, and they say that was because he knew he could be tracked with his cell phone.
Why am I here? I'm not talking about none of my family. My family is nobody's business.
Okay. All right. Alex, you got any hobbies?
Yeah?
Can you tell me about them?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to work with you guys, but, you know, I want to get to the point of why I'm even here.
We're going to get to that point.
Oh,
We're trying to understand you and where you come from and your backstory. It's not fair for us to come in here and immediately start. You know, we want to get to kind of know your background. Is that something you're willing to participate in?
I like to work.
Okay, so do I. What kind of work do you do, man?
I like working in restaurants.
Okay.
I like working as a dishwasher in restaurants.
Okay.
That's just what I do because I like working on people.
Yeah.
You know, I got a big heart. You know, it's just I like working on people. It's just I like seeing people's smiles and how nice they talk and stuff like this.
Yeah.
You know, it's just I love to be around that. You know,
Cool.
I love people.
Yeah.
That's why I work around restaurants and in them. You know, anything I can do, any kind of job. I don't really like hard work. Don't get me wrong. It's just I like to kick back and do my own thing, like in a dishwashing pit. You know, that's working right next to somebody.
Yeah.
You know.
So you like teamwork?
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
And everybody can see that knows of me that I'm not a bad guy. I'm just not a bad guy. I do good.
Yeah.
You know, I want to do good. And it's just the only thing I like to do because I want to move forward.
Mm-hmm. What are some good things that you do? Can you tell me about that?
No, I'll do what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
I want or 2 or 3, whatever. But I go out and find work whenever I get a chance. If I find work, fine, I'll stick with it. You know. But I'm a person that wants to get something done. Just move forward.
Yeah. See something that needs to get done, you
Yeah.
handle it.
I do really good at work if I get the job and get it done. Go where I'm supposed to go back to work again. It's just an ongoing thing every day, but I don't mind it as long as it's something I like to do.
Right. Something that drives you, gets you going.
Yeah, that's why I work in restaurants. It's just something I like to do. You know, work with good people. If you're in a restaurant, those are good people.
Yeah.
You know, pretty much anywhere you go in a restaurant or a workplace, those are good people. You know, because they like to be around other people.
Yep.
And that's what I like to do.
Mostly honest too.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I want to be around people. You know, I'm a Christian for one, and I go to.
You said you're what?
A Christian.
Christian. Okay.
I go to 3 different churches, and instead of just one all the time, it's the same people. Fine, it's the same people, you know, they're loving people, but I want to be more around more loving people is what it is. So just go to different churches. A Christian, you know, they just don't go to one church. They can go to other churches also.
Yeah.
The other people ask you what other church you go to, then you can tell them. So you know, I'm going around. You know, it's more Christians the better. You know, because they all got good hearts.
Yeah.
You know.
How long you been a Christian?
Since I was like 7, something like that.
Okay.
You know, I went to Christian school when I was younger.
Which one?
You know of Longview or Kelso?
Yeah.
Christian. There was a Christian Science Center up in Kelso. There was it was a big white church in Kelso there. On top of the hill in Kelso.
Yeah.
It was a big white church at the time.
Police go back and forth with Rogers about his background, and they even try to get him comfortable in a way with some soda.
We're happy to help you, Alex.
Try to help you.
Not a problem at all.
I'll try to give. There you go.
Yeah.
I was in that getting more.
I want to make a joke.
There you go. You tipped it that time. Thank you.
You betcha. Oh, good old Pepsi burp there, huh?
Sorry you had to deal with that.
No worries, man.
That was probably recorded too.
Now with that burp out, police get down as to why they're there.
So, Alex, you've not been in California all that long. What brought you down here?
Oh, actually, I'm just visiting. You know, people travel, people visit. I haven't been here before, so I just visit.
Anything down here you coming to see in particular?
No, I'm not. I wasn't down here to see anybody. I haven't been here. I just heard it's a nice place to be, though. I was gonna check out some beach. I'm not by Long Beach, though, California. But excuse me. No, I was coming down here to visit for a little bit, and then I was gonna go back down to Washington, where I'm from. So I got people down there. So I got nobody here, but I got people in Washington. So
You like the beach, or?
well, if I could find it, I like Long Beach, Washington, and in Washington, I do like the beach.
There's something that like sticks out of the beach that like just really makes you feel good, or?
It's peaceful. Watching the waves and walk up and down the beach. Just if you have any thoughts in your head, just think peacefully. Listen to the birds, kick the sand around a little bit. Look at people and their families. Play in the water. Some guys surf.
Have you ever surfed?
Yeah, I probably fall off the board.
Probably be right at the same
Don't
time.
have no training in that.
Right. What kind of stuff do you have training in?
Just living life.
Yeah. Do you have any other big hobbies or things that you did growing up, or?
We know that you like to work.
Yeah.
Do anything else? I mean,
Yeah, I'm just a working guy. Yeah. That's what I like to do. If I like one job, try to find another that I like just as much and that pays more. So, but hobbies, reading. I like to read.
what do you like to read other than the Bible?
I like the Bible, yes, but drama books or Clive Cluster books. There's some storytelling books,
Police then bring up his victim.
How do you know Don Peters?
Don Peters?
Yeah.
Don Peters?
Yeah.
I don't know Don Peters.
Okay, what about Andrew Peters?
Andrew Peters? Andrew? No, I don't know neither one of those guys.
Okay. You don't know anybody in Longview on Cherumi Lane?
Who?
On Cherumi Lane.
I don't even know if that's that. I know Longview, Kelso, but there's lots of places Longview, Kelso, lots of places no.
Let me ask you a hypothetical question, Alex. What if I told you I know that you've been to this house I just asked you about because you're on video footage being there, and maybe you're confused about what I'm asking you, maybe you call these people a different name? Side job you've done there before?
Call the people a different name. Call the people a different name.
Maybe you've done some recent work for anybody?
Oh, I've done work for people.
Okay.
I've done work for a lot of people.
Okay. Do you got like a specific client or people that you've worked in the last maybe couple months?
No.
You remember?
No special clients.
Remember like anybody's name for like maybe like a roofing shingle type job or something like that in the last month or two?
A what now?
Like maybe laying some roofing shingles on like a deck or something of that nature? Or maybe some deck work?
Shingles on a deck. Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Can you tell us about that job a little bit?
Oh, the job is just putting shingles on a deck, and that's it, I learned how to put shingles on roofs when I was younger, but that's pretty much how it was,
Okay. You know who those people were? Or how,
Not necessarily, no.
how'd you get that job?
So, somebody appointed me to them saying that they needed work through other people. So.
Can you be more specific about who?
Huh?
Can you be more specific about who? Who pointed you there?
Oh, I just go around asking for odd jobs. So I look at cork boards at Safeway, stuff like that. I ask around, and I go to churches, ask around for odd jobs.
Sure.
You know.
So there's nobody specific that hooked you up with that job with those people?
Well, somebody must have known them or something, you know. But I go where they tell me to go. But not particularly in the case. I really don't know anybody in Longview, Kelso. I just go out and ask for work, and I go to churches. You know, I get to know those people, but people know people. You know, so people know more people than I know people. That's I just don't get around that much. I go around restaurants and look for work. That's all I do.
How do you get around?
How do I get around?
Yeah.
Mostly I either jog, walk, or ride a bike.
How'd you get to California?
I traveled.
In what?
I travel in bus.
Okay. We know that your black car was in California, right? You know that. Los Angeles County Sheriff Office talked to you a couple days ago, right? I'm not tricking you. This is straightforward.
Well, okay, well, since you know about the black car, well, yeah, I drove a black car, sure. It's not mine.
Okay.
What kind of car is it?
What kind of car?
Yeah.
It was a BMW. Yeah.
How long have you had that?
That wasn't mine.
Okay. How long have you been driving it?
I probably drove her for about 2 days.
There's a major mistake that this killer just made, caught in a lie in an interrogation. Police then tell Rogers they know he killed Don Peters, and it gets intense.
So there should be no confusion.
Yes, there is.
Okay. What are you confused about?
Me having a warrant for a murder.
Okay. Well, that house had several people that were hurt. Okay. And there are witnesses to what happened there. Okay. And you came up in that.
What?
There were people hurt.
Okay.
There's one dead. Your name came up in this investigation. There are witnesses to this. There is a camera across directly across that house. Okay, and a 911 call that oddly comes out right as you're leaving. Why would we find bloody clothes in your car?
Bloody clothes in my car?
Correct.
One thing, well, it's the car I was driving for one, but it's not my car. It's not my
I'm not
name.
asking about the car. I'm asking
I
why
know.
we find blood on clothes in your car in the whole picture of this investigation and you being named as the suspect.
I know, that's what I've been told.
Okay. I'm asking you what you know, Alex. I'm asking just for the truth, man. That's it. I'm asking for the truth, and once we get past that, we can talk about why it happened. But I don't think you're a bad guy. I think you're a hard worker. You're honest. I think you're in a tough spot right now, and you don't want to be in it. But you're not telling me the truth. And there is plenty of evidence.
Well, people do keep clothing in their cars, and sometimes, you know, they work at spots, you know, that they get cut or anything like that. But I know you're getting uptight right now because I can see how you're sitting.
I'm fine. You don't need to worry about me. I'm asking you to tell me the full picture, man, because I really do think that you're not a bad guy. I think this whole thing has a backstory, and I want to hear it.
Okay. Let me say this then.
Okay.
I've been waiting for this.
Okay.
Okay, somebody is. Okay, I have a warrant for my arrest for murder.
You do.
Okay, yes. Okay, now, you state that there's cameras places, and you said that there's a camera or something, see me pull out of a driveway and
Alex,
leave.
I'm just asking you to tell me why.
Okay, now, why what?
Why did it happen?
What happened? Let me finish, please.
You're going to repeat back to me what I've told you, and I already know what I told you. I'm asking you why.
Okay, for another reason, for something else.
Okay.
Where is the murder weapon and what was it?
Doesn't need to be a murder weapon.
Yes, it does.
No.
In order for you to kill somebody, there has to be a murder weapon.
Okay.
Exactly. I've already been told this. My dad's been a cop, an investigator for a long period of time. I know my dad studied. I know other people
That's
have
your
told
dad.
me.
That's your dad.
Mhm. And I listen to my dad.
Okay.
There has to be a murder weapon in order for someone to be blamed for a murder. And I don't have any of that. So, I mean, that's what I'm trying to get at. Where is the murder weapon?
I didn't ask you.
What is the murder weapon?
Alex, I didn't ask you for the murder weapon. I asked you to tell me why you did that.
Why did what? I did not do anything. Where is the murder weapon? Where is it? What is the murder weapon? Where is it? If you can't tell me that, I'm done.
Okay? You know what it is.
You don't, apparently, because I don't know what it is. I didn't do anything.
Alex,
You don't know what the murder weapon is, or anything. There has to be a murder weapon in order for somebody to be charged. Period.
no.
Yes.
No.
There has to be a murder weapon.
No. That's not
And if
the
there's
case.
not no murder weapon, you can't charge nobody. Because a murder weapon has somebody's DNA on it, which we talked about, or fingerprints, period, or even blood on it, in order to match it, the DNA on it to something else.
And why don't you just talk to me straight?
I am. You don't have no murder weapon or anything like that. Because I didn't do anything. If you don't have no murder
Okay,
weapon,
there's a knife in your car.
if you don't have no murder
There's
weapon,
a knife in your car. I don't know if that's...
Knife.
Yeah.
knife. That's a fishing knife.
That's fine.
That came out of a fishing boat. Go ahead and check that. Please check that
That's
knife.
fine.
Please check that knife.
Hear me out.
Please, no. Please, check that knife. For any DNA that belongs to any suspect that was, or suspect, whatever, person that was in the house, please check it. Please check the knife. I will be there when you check that knife.
Okay.
Do it. No. Please check that knife. I know what that knife looks like. It's in a black sheath. It's a fishing knife to cut fish. Yes. Please check it.
Fine. Can you explain the rest of it?
Explain the rest of what?
You're there that day. You're there at that time. A call comes out.
You ain't got no murder weapon, guy.
Okay.
You ain't know what it is.
Okay.
You found a knife in that car. Fine. Yes.
Let me ask you this. What if the blood on the clothes and the items in your car is Don's blood?
There ain't no blood on any clothes in the car.
Okay, well, we have forensic scientists looking at that.
Okay, fine.
This is what I'm trying to talk to you about, Alex. I'm trying to get the full picture here and get your side and your take and the backstory about what led up to this. And it's got nothing, I never asked you about any weapon.
There has to be a weapon to do murder. It could be a bat. It could be a knife. It could be anything that could endanger or kill somebody.
Yeah.
It could be an ice heat.
Okay. A lot of murders happen by hand,
Of course.
but that's not the case that we're talking about here.
You ain't got no murder weapon because I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Alex,
You don't know what it is.
Hear me out.
Please.
Yeah, hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me
I'm
out.
sorry.
Take a breath, man. I get you're amped up. You don't need a murder weapon for a murder to happen. Let me rephrase that. This is a pen, okay? Hear me out. If I took this pen and I threw it down the hall, it doesn't mean I didn't write notes with that same pen.
Okay.
Those words still went to paper.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if my pen's with me anymore. Does that make sense? So I'm not being a jerk. I'm trying to deliver what I'm trying to say in a way that makes sense.
You can still stick someone with that pin and kill him.
You can, but I'm not talking about a pen being used as a weapon. I'm talking about a pen being used to write something, and that pen going somewhere else.
Oh, being discarded.
Right, and then it doesn't mean the words that were written on the paper were never written. Right, so a murder can happen. The weapon that was used can be discarded and thrown away on the side of a freeway, in a lake, in a garbage can at a random establishment. Doesn't mean the murder didn't happen. Doesn't mean that murder can't be proven. The thing is there's evidence these days that's just as valuable.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying, man? Like,
Okay.
in the 2 hours I've been talking to you, my perception of you is you're not that guy that's gonna not own up to something. We talked about how you were raised. We talked about being brought up in the church, but listening to your dad, following your dad, right?
Yeah, he was a police officer.
Yeah, I know.
He was also investigated.
Yeah,
I rode in his police car when I was younger.
yeah.
Or whatever it was. Okay.
What led up to it, man? That's all.
What led to what?
You doing what you did that day.
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
What? I mean, show me. Okay.
My job.
Show me something. Show me something. No, I want to see me there and me doing something that you guys are claiming me that I did. I want to see something like that.
What do you mean by that?
You say there's always cameras, there's always somebody watching, this and that. Well, I want to see something that shows me doing what you guys are blaming me for doing.
You mean like a camera on the outside of the house? What are you talking specifically?
I want to see something that shows me doing something. That's what I want to see.
Roger's story will change, and I'll show you that in just a moment. Detectives in the interrogation ask him about the clothes that he was found with when he was arrested.
I was wearing a black jacket. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with wearing clothes. I mean, but if there is no video, literally video of me doing anything, because I wasn't doing anything. If there's no murder weapon at that, I'm done.
Okay.
There's no weapon besides a knife in the car that could be used as a weapon. Yeah, that'll have my fingerprints on it. It's not gonna have no blood. Nobody's blood on it.
Have you used
Check that?
What have you used that knife for?
I didn't use it. I cleaned it up actually because it was dirty. It was rusty. It's a nice knife.
Where did you get that knife?
Where I lived. I lived in a trailer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was it-
But no, I cleaned it up and it wasn't nothing much. It's just a fishing knife, you know. Cut fishing lure or cut fishing fish necks, you know, to kill them or whatever, or split them down the belly. It's just a fishing knife. But yeah, no, I'm not guilty at all. I would not do anything like that to anybody. You know, I love people, period.
Right.
Even you guys. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong at all.
Alex, let me ask you this, man. If, let's say hypothetically, the items in your car, let's say they had some blood on it that came from Dawn. And we've already established that Dawn was hurt and killed August 5th. What would you say if her DNA, her blood, was on your clothing?
It was on my clothing?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say nothing because they wouldn't be. I didn't do nothing.
You wouldn't have an explanation for why it would be on there?
No, because I didn't do nothing wrong.
After nearly 3 hours of interrogation, Alex says he didn't have anything to do with this murder, and he also challenges police to show him video of him committing the murder, and he believes if they don't have a weapon, they can't accuse him of murder.
So, Alex, I'm going to read your Miranda warnings just because it's been a while since we last talked.
The next month, detectives drove down from Washington to bring Rogers back from California to face murder charges, and along the way, and we have the body cam video of this, they stop at what appears to be a Starbucks, and Rogers has a new story about what happened. He says he did witness Don Peters' murder, but he wasn't the one who did it. He says it was the brother-in-law who stabbed and killed Don Peters and then turned the knife on himself.
I seen in his right hand, it amazed me. It's a scalpel. Like you cut people open for surgery. Okay. A surgery scalpel. Don't know how long the handle was, but I seen the blade. It was a small, like linen's blade. And how small they are for doctors to do that. And I was like, he said, "Excuse me." And I was like, "Yeah, okay." I don't know what he was up to, you know. So he already told me before what he thought about life sometimes. You know, life sucks, this and that. And so he, Dawn was at her dad, and what he did just amazed me. He went behind her and he cut her throat, and she turned around and, "Oh my gosh, my throat." She started bleeding everywhere. I retched. And then what he did, he turned around while she's still bleeding out. She fell on the ground because she lost so much blood that quick. He turned around and cut his own throat. And I was like, "Dude, what the hell are you doing? Really?" And he pointed that thing at me. He said, "Get out of my house." So there's a little box on his wall. It's an emergency box. He pressed a button on that box, and it did a little beeping, whatever they do. That's emergency sound. And a voice came from the box saying, "What is your emergency?" Whatever they say. And then Dwayne says, "Somebody is trying to kill us." By that time, I was already ready to throw up. Don was already dead. And he said, "Leave." I said, "Yeah, I'm leaving." I left in a hurry.
Rogers said that he fled to California and he didn't call police because he knew he was going to be accused of murder, even though he claims he didn't do it. That was also a lie. In December of 2025, Alexander Lee Rogers pleaded guilty to the murder of Dawn Peters and to nearly killing her brother-in-law. Rogers received roughly 42 years in prison. He was 51 years old at the time of his sentencing, so he will be into his 90s if he is ever released from behind bars. That will do it for On the Case, presented by Law&Crime. Subscribe to us on YouTube and Spotify, and we're also now streaming on Peacock. I'm Chris Stewart. We'll see you next time.